welcome to Restored by Polish. We talk about how polish helps us with our overall mental and physical well-being. I'm Krista.
I'm Jacqueline.
It's January, and like I promised, we are going on with the gemstones. We're going to see what alternate gemstones there are available for you if you don't particularly like your birthstone, or if we missed one.
Well, so, you didn't really do like classic versus.
Well, and it's funny, and maybe I need to flash up the because it's funny because like you were saying for what was the one, Alexandrite for was it for June? That's actually the modern one.
That's not the traditional.
No, the traditional one is pearl.
Oh, how funny.
So isn't that weird?
Yeah.
I know it's weird. So some things,
we're all over the place.
We're all over the place, exactly. So and then some months like January, there is no modern traditional. It's garnet for both modern and traditional. And so but there are alternatives. So there's a lot of the jewelry stores will tell you
if you don't like that, you can
do this. And then sometimes it's because there's ones for like the guardian angel of the month or the horoscope sign. You know, they'll do a birthstone for the horoscope sign. But for this one, what I chose is just like, it was the one that kept being repeated over and over again as an alternative to garnet, and that's rose quartz. And yes, Jacqueline's complaining already because rose quartz, I'll flash the picture.
It's pink.
It's pink. Yeah, it's pink, but it's a different kind of pink. I actually found as I was going through my collection, I'm like, this is actually really interesting because it's almost like a baby salmon-y, sparkly, but also matte kind of, because it's like a rock. So
like a sea glass rock.
Yes, exactly, like sea glass, exactly. And it has a really unique. I read through a little bit of like what it represents and what people used to think about it, and what people today think about it, think it might do to help you. So it has like a really interesting history. So I feel like it's different, it's fun. If you are a January baby and you want to do something different, then maybe rose quartz will be for you.
Never heard of rose quartz.
Well, I didn't either until I started looking it up.
Yeah,
I was like, this is kind of different. So we're gonna go with that.
Cool.
So yeah, there were some other things, like I said, jasper and onyx, and who knows, maybe if we go into a third year,
we'll find all the obscure
ones. So yeah, but we're going with rose quartz. All right, let's get the camera turned around. We'll look at these polishes.
All right.
Okay, here we go with rose quartz,
which I've never heard of. It is pretty.
It's pretty, right? Yeah, I'm gonna, and like I said, I'll be flashing up. I like to flash up pictures of the stone that we're working on. So, all right, well, let's start. So now that you've seen a picture of it, let's start with the first one, and then we'll talk about what it means. So the first one, and I already have these swatched out. So we're gonna be, and I've got quite a few polishes. I just thought we'd try to change it up from what we did last year. This will be a little bit different this year, how we kind of form out and do these. But the first one I have is from Pure Ice, and I really feel like this one definitely hits what rose quartz looks like. This is called I Got a Confection. Cute. I think it's just a recent one I found at the dollar or at the thrift store.
That definitely looks like rose quartz.
Yeah, right? Doesn't it? Okay, and then here it is swatched out.
Yeah, that's exactly the color.
Yeah, it's super, super pretty, I think. All right, what is, tell us, like, what's our
stone of love. It's a stone that it says if you're seeking to bring more love in your life. There you go. Okay. It has healing properties. All of these do, right?
Yeah, I know, right? They always say they have healing properties. But the first thing, I guess we would say, number one, is that it's the stone of love.
Yeah.
Which I would have never guessed. I would have thought, oh, ruby or something like that. But yeah, this is the stone of love, rose quartz. So I love it. Okay. All right. The second one I picked out was this one, a Sinful Colors, which this one is called Social Ladder. This one's a little bit more peachy leaning, but I feel like when you look at the pictures of rose quartz, some of them lean more pink and some lean more peachy, I guess you could say, but definitely I think more peachy than pink.
You do.
All right, and this is what that one looks like. All right, tell us something else.
According to a legend, Cupid, the Roman god of desire and affection, was said to have bestowed rose quartz stone upon the earth as a gift of love, passion, and happiness for all.
It's from Cupid.
That's what it says.
I love it. Okay, so that's where it came from. It came from Cupid. Excellent. All right, well, my next pick is this one from Deborah Lippmann, which is called Delicate. And it definitely, the only thing that's different about this one, it is more peachy leaning, and it also has kind of like a bluey shimmer in there, which you can sort of see on the nail. Actually, you can really see it, but it's definitely more peach leaning. So these are really different. I mean, I don't think I would have ever swatched out a swatch wheel like this if I wasn't trying to match a rose quartz.
Yeah.
right, we'll keep looking at that while you tell me something else about it. What else?
The rose quartz was prized by Egyptians who made facial masks out of the stone and placed them in tombs.
Wow.
That's an interesting...
I wonder if I could find pictures of that. That would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Okay, my next pick is this one from Maybelline. I got this at the dollar store from their Fast Gel line, and it is called Sheer Fantasy. So this one's pretty sheer, but it's got such a cute little shimmer in there. So I thought that that kind of brought out that rose quartz look. And it looks like this on the nail. And I keep putting my hand in that light. I need to, there we go. That's better. Okay. All right. Anything else?
The Assyrians were one of the first groups to use rose quartz crafting jewelry from it.
Oh, this is like a really ancient stone. We've never heard
of it. I know.
We've never heard of it, and it's for thousands of years they've been using it for things. That's so bizarre to me. That's really crazy. All right, I love this next one, and it'll probably be the one I would pick out of all these to wear, even though it might not be as close to rose quartz. This is from Sinful Colors, and it is called Ice Cherry. Look how beautiful that is. And I think it actually looks really good on the nail too, like even though it's pretty kind of warm leaning.
Do you think that looks more like rose gold?
Maybe. I know we had a big thing about that.
Yeah, I think that kind of looks more like rose gold to me.
I was trying to get my little water decals on here are showing through, but yeah, I think it's
I feel like that's rose gold, but that's just me.
I don't know. Okay, well we can. I don't know. Maybe I think it's too pink for rose gold, but who knows? You're right. Maybe it is. Now that I'm looking at it, it could be rose gold.
Rose gold. Yeah, because rose gold is mostly gold with a little tint of pink.
True. Okay, so what else do we know?
Let's see. It attracts and supports unconditional love.
Well, we kind of said that, right?
Yeah,
but we didn't say unconditional. Attracts unconditional love.
I thought that's interesting.
That is interesting. All right. Okay, my next one is this one from OPI. And it is called Merry Ice. Merry Ice. And it's, again, I think I just have a lot of these like sort of peachy pinkies that have these gold shimmers or iridescent-y shimmers that are in there. And it looks like this on the nail. I like that one too. These look like good spring colors. But I think also winter. I think you could wear all these in wintertime. All right, what else are we going to talk about?
It's strongly linked with compassion, which is another form of, I would say, unconditional love.
Yeah, well, I don't think we've heard that in any of the stones yet, compassion.
Yeah.
So linked with compassion, meaning that the person that wears it will be compassionate or that you will receive compassion?
It doesn't really specify.
Okay, interesting. Okay.
Because this is, it's...
Yeah.
This isn't like true science.
Of course, right. Yeah,
this is just all speculation.
Yeah, right, of course. Okay, I threw this one in here, and it might be... Actually, the next two are kind of a stretch, I think. But this is a new one from Morgan Taylor that I just got with one of their spring collections. It's called Pretty Simple. It's kind of more of a nude color, I guess you could say, but it has like a pinky shimmer, so that's why I felt like it pulled it towards that rose quartz look. But on the nail, it probably pulls a little bit too nude, maybe a little bit too brown.
I don't think that really counts.
So I don't know. I felt like I saw some rose quartz that look like that. So if I can find some, I'll put pictures up. Okay, Megan, what are you going to tell me?
It is powerful for deepening relationships of any kind, even our relationship with ourselves.
What is your relationship with yourself?
I guess. I don't know. Maybe if you're like true to yourself or not.
Oh, I guess so. Okay, so it deepens relationships.
Yeah. I mean...
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to figure out what that would even mean. Relationship with yourself.
Well, I think it means, are you true to yourself? Are you honest
right,
with yourself?
Yeah. True.
Because a lot of us, like to tell ourselves
lies.
Exactly. And,
And then, I can understand
for
that.
good and for bad.
This is from psychologist Jacqueline. I'm kidding. We are not credentialed in any way. Okay, this OPI is my next pick, which is also, I think, a little bit of a stretch. Although, I don't know. It's pretty. This one's more pink leaning. This is called Quest for Quartz. I've been dying to wear this one because it's just so different. It's that kind of dusky mauve-y color, very light, with that silvery iridescent sparkle that's in there. And it looks like this. And yeah, I don't know. I guess, like I said, I'm going to put some rose quartz pictures up and hopefully one of them looks like that. Okay, anything else?
I think I found something interesting. It's the most popular crystal used for healing.
Really?
Because of its general love, you know.
Because it's a love stone, so
Yeah.
it heals everything. Heals
Yeah.
those relationships and heals,
Yeah.
But not like physical healing.
No, this one doesn't have a lot about physical.
That's
This is
interesting.
more...
Okay. More feely.
Yeah.
Feelies. All right, well, my next one is this one from Julie G. And I have to say, I love this. I've always loved this polish, but it has the worst formula in the world. So this dries matte. Actually, I guess I should tell you the name, huh? This is called Lilac Frost, which I don't even think this is lilac. It looks pink to me. And it has a little shimmer there. But it dries matte. And let me tell you what. It's like goopy when it dries, so you have to be really careful. I need to try the trick. I think it was Nurse Jackie that says that if you do like one coat and then you put a matte top coat on and then do it. I think that's what she said. I'll have to remember what she said about how to fix that when you've got these kind of weird polishes that don't go on well. But it is, the payoff is just so pretty. If you like baby pinks, it's so pretty, but you have to really wait a long time for it to dry. Not that you can even find these Julie G's anymore. They don't make them anymore, but yeah.
I found some actual dates here.
Okay.
Dating back to 700 BC.
Wow.
Found in the area once known as Mesopotamia, which is today's Iraq.
Interesting. Neither one of us have heard it, and the ancient Mesopotamians were doing it.
Isn't that crazy?
We're using it. Yeah, that's nuts.
And then the finest quality rose quartz can be found in Brazil.
Oh, there's a lot of stones that we said that would be found in Brazil.
Other sources are India, Madagascar, and Sri Lanka.
In that area too, the whole southeastern Asia, Southeast Asia. Yeah, that's wild.
Right?
Okay, I wonder what's in the soil and stuff there. Yeah, that makes it that they have all these different gemstones coming from there. Crazy. All right, well, my last one is the pinkest one of all of them. Your favorite, Jacqueline.
The pinkest one.
This one also dries matte. It's called Spill the Velvety. It's pink, but it's supposed to have like a little shimmer in it. So I don't know. Yeah, you can kind of see there's like a little tiny pinky shimmer that's in there. I don't think that's going to show up real well on the nail. But like I did put glossy top coat on all these, but this one does dry matte. So like I said, it's definitely the pinkest one.
Okay, I got some science for you.
All right, let's hear the science.
It owes its color to the microscopic inclusions of aligned silicate mineral fibers.
Okay, silicate.
Yep.
So from like silicate like silicon?
It's always found in massive form, I can tell you that. So it lacks regular flat crystal faces. It's typically found in pegmatites.
Wow. I need to be a geologist.
I know. Let's see. The fibers are likely crystallized out of the host gem cooled, and they're lined according to the crystal direction of the rose quartz.
That is way too much science for me. I think my brain just melted. So yeah.
Well, the inclusions, you know what an inclusion is?
Yeah, right.
They cause it to be cloudy.
Oh, and it does kind of has a milky type look to it, for sure. So, which can be the look that you want,
right?
You know what I mean? Like that might be she's dropping my phone. Which I feel like we kind of hit that in most of these where they kind of has.
Well, and it says they can range from almost white to the darker.
You mean like this one? This one's almost white.
Almost white. It says
to a darker pink. You mean like this or like this, or was there any that are kind of a little bit brown?
Oh my goodness.
All right. What about anything else on like the psychological side or the feel or the
Not really. Just that it's
just the love stone.
Yeah,
and compassion.
Love, mm-hmm.
Love and compassion. All right.
Yep. Love and compassion. That. Lots and lots of love.
I'll take that. I think rose quartz. Actually, now that I've seen it, I think it's a really pretty stone. I really like it. So, I don't know. What do you guys think out there? Do you have any of these polishes? Have you ever heard of rose quartz before? Do you have any rose quartz jewelry? I would love to know that. If you have rose quartz jewelry, you definitely need to let me. I'd love to send me a picture of your rose quartz jewelry. So, all right. Well, I think we will wrap it up for today. They'll be the first in our series of the alternative gemstones. Thank you for joining us today. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you in our next video. Bye.
Bye.